Alright, folks, we're outside. We're actually well on our way towards Cavalkeep. Ooh, did we check this? Ooh, that's a fancy sword. Is any good? Yeah, we'll take it. Come on. Thank you. So we're on our way to Cavalkeep. And I want to have a little chat with... what's his face? Let's go to this. Apparently we need to rest, so let's... Oh no, let's press on. Shut up. Quit whining. Back in my day, we used to betray Krondor uphill both ways. Oh, for crying out loud. That's just annoying. Crybabies. I think I did pass it up. Didn't I? I have no idea. Let's just go on through the mountain pass here. Yeah, there we go. I wonder where Eugene is, or Ugine, or Ugine. I don't remember how to say that. Why would I know? It's a made-up fantasy name. Oh. Hello, darling. I shall have to find out what young lady has caught your eye and Cavalkeep. Actually, we're back to ask you a few questions. You have time for us? Well, I suppose I could fit you in after the Lancer's tourney at the ball. And then the ball. Oh, you are absolutely incorrigible. Anyone ever tell you that? Perhaps, what is it that you want? Or you three want? I don't care. Okay, so this is a new topic. Let's read this. Your father says he doesn't like your suitor Naon because he keeps bringing up painful memories about the keep when he asks about the family legends. The death of your mother, the fire that burned the keep down. It isn't fair to hold that against Naon. I'll stop reading like that. That's just horrible. He's interested in our family and me, and so naturally, he has questions about the keep. Wouldn't you be interested in the history of someone you wish to marry? Wouldn't you want to know them as well as you know your own family? It's not so much the death of my mother that bothers Father, though, as does Neville's death, and all those years ago. But Father insists on clinging to a silly coincidence. Coincidence? What's a coincidence? I genuinely don't know what that word means. Naon's last name is Dusandow. It's the same last name as the man who constructed Father's wine cellar. The one that collapsed. Father's holding it against him that he happens to have the same last name. It's so ridiculous. That is an interesting coincidence. Tell me about Neville. I don't remember that much about how Neville died. It was such a long time ago. You couldn't have known much about it so far off in Tyburn. Mother and father were both in such grief they didn't want a spectacle made of his death. Neville was down in Caval Run, sent down by Father to get a keg of Quegian sour from his wine cellar. We had guests that day. Caval Run? You remember, underneath the keep? All those tunnels that seemed to stretch for miles, and then led to some kind of waterfall? Durr. That's where the entrance was. Okay. We never did know for sure how extensive it was. I used to love to take walks down there in the dark just to think and have some time to myself. It's one of the things I miss most about the keep, not having the tunnels to play in anymore. Let me tell you something, sister. Those tunnels are a fucked up world of nightmares and pain. Just, I cannot fathom what kind of person would want to go down there and quote-unquote play. When Neville didn't come back from getting the keg, Father went down into the run after him. The wine was served, then the appetizers, then the first course. Still, Father hadn't come back. The second course was served, the third, and then finally Father appeared. He told us the tunnel had collapsed, and Neville was trapped behind it all. We were never able to dig it out enough to recover the body. Well, so wait a minute. We don't know that he's dead. He was supposedly, killed by the cave-in, but do we know that? He was gone, and he was gone a long time, too. That doesn't add up. It's kind of an understatement. That doesn't add up. Jeez. Good detective work, Gumshoe. Alright. Go, gadget deduction. Alright, enough. Your father said Naon kept at you about the family legends. He was fascinated by anything that had to do with the Corvalis family. He would ask where the spyglass had come from, and how long the keep had been standing, and where the Gard Revena went to. We talked about everything. What does the Gard Revena have to do with our family history? I thought it was some kind of legend about the days when only the elves lived here. The part of the legend that everyone knows, or everybody knows, has to do with the elves, but for a time the Gard Revena was in our family's possession, or so family legend has it. Upon her 14th birthday, the Lady of Cavalkeep was given a special present by her elven servant to give her husband, Lord Corvalis, a sword that would make him great among men. Whoa, just hit the mic. Whereupon she ran to his bedchamber to present him with the great gift. Sounds like my kind of story. But upon opening the door, she was shaken by great evil. Within her hand the sword blade began to glow, and she screamed. She raised the blade over her head and cleaved her husband's head from off his shoulders. Oh my goodness. From there, she went from one child's chamber to the next until she had slain all her children by Lord Corvalis. Cord Lorvalis. That's his new name. That's a new title. I'm creating it now. And once that was done, she ran mad and was seen in Caval no more. Oh, how charming. Yeah. You don't have it laying about somewhere, do you? Be nice to me or I may give the sword to you. And that means two things. No, the legend goes on to say that it was eventually removed from the family after the episode was repeated by later generations of other branches of our family. A book I have about it tells where it went, but I lent the book to Naon so he could look it over. That's weird. I thought that Gard Revena was only supposed to work on Mordel. It's a legend. No one ever said that a legend has to be consistent. That's right. Neither do video games. Alright. Let's see. What are you talking about? As it happens, I have a few things to do as well. I have to dust all the flowers so the bees don't sneeze. Nothing worse than sneezing bees. You are high. Goodbye, you silly goose. No, goodbye, you complete drunk. I don't know. That was actually very, very revelatory. I wish that I had heard some of that stuff beforehand because it's making me reconsider some things. This is the place where we can't actually stay, right? Never mind then. Let's get the count here. Nephew, senor. Elvin, sir. Is there any other way I might help you? Well, that's interesting. We can't ask him more about Neville. I want to check here to see if there's anything I can steal. He's just got huge shoulders. Just a wall of a man. Alright, was there an inn somewhere here? I would like to rest because... I bet that's an inn. Can't remember. No, it's not. Why don't we head towards Kenting Rush? Because I think we might be rushing to the conclusion of this. I don't want to make an ass of myself and offer up a false accusation here. Well, I don't know. They're telegraphing it. Neville isn't dead. And indeed, Neville may be Naon. It's kind of weird that he's courting his sister, but he's probably doing that under the pretense of getting information. You'd think that if he recognizes her... Well, no, he may not recognize her. Like, it may not be a question that he knows that it's her based on how she looks. It might be that he knows that it's her because she's the Count's daughter. That's probably more likely. Now, we have to be careful, because he's lurking around here. Oh, yeah. So let's actually save real quick. There we go. Can't I... Can I has nap time? Everybody, just drink up. That's better than resting. Alright. Crumbs and crackers. How about over there? Shit. This is Naon de Sandow. How can Naon de Sandow be a business to you? Ah, his name, yes. And at least we have the question about the guy that designed the wine cellar. Yeah, I like where this is heading. I am going to try to find an inn to stay in. I don't think there is one. I remember this area being kind of light on inns. Alright, well, let's just go talk to Naon if we can. This is a big village. Here we go. The Candlemaker's Grin. Oh, this is a new place. Barding. Gambler. The innkeeper. The sultry wench. The modest wench. The bar wench. All wenches available in Betrayal of Krondor, or Betrayal at Krondor. Betrayal of... Is it really a betrayal of, or a betrayal at? Interesting. Let's talk to the innkeeper. 13 sovereigns for the night. You can fuck yourself. No, it's fine. We'll just stay one night, though. Yeah, we're in pretty much good shape, I would say. Everybody's feeling all fresh as a daisy. Let's go over here. Jewels, keys, rings. Not very creative. We have a bunch of rubies to sell. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell these. I may regret it later, but we can purchase them back. We've made quite a pretty penny. They seem to be pretty numerous. I didn't really know for sure if that alchemist guy was going to play into this. Apparently he doesn't. That's fine. Let's see if they have anything interesting for sale. Diamonds. Diamonds are forever. That's enough of that bullshit. Alright. Moving on. The only thing I think that alchemist is for is possibly getting a little bit more money out of your gem sales. Not too sure on that. Might be technically a profit. Oh, there's this weird temple here too. I am not sure what to do about that. I can't remember our conversation from there, unfortunately. Naon! There we go. By any chance, are you any relation to the Sandow who was the workman who built Count Corvalis' wine cellar? None. But unfortunately, the Count refuses to believe me. Huh. Really? I see conspiracy in his eyes every time I meet him, but I don't know how I can put him at ease about the accident. We would both be all the healthier if he didn't dwell on such an unfortunate coincidence. Yeah. Do you know anything about the accident that killed Neville Corvalis? It was a peculiar accident if I understand the tavern keeper at the Duck's Head in Cavalkeep. Seems this Sandow fellow was something of a drunkard who had a reputation for building inferior structures. I find it hard to believe the Count would have entrusted the construction to such a man, but surely he couldn't have meant for the wine cellar to collapse. You think the Count intended to have the wine cellar collapse? For what purpose? I've heard the Count suspected his son of something terrible, but... Oh, wait a minute. The Count and I have enough bad blood between us. I don't wish to say anything else that may jeopardize my suit with Eugene. As the things I have related to you are our rumor, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Count we had spoken on this subject. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Eugene Corvalis told us she loaned you a book about the Gard Revena. Might I borrow it back from you? Unfortunately, I don't have it on my person. I left it at home. Are you certain you didn't misplace it anywhere? As it is alone, I keep it in a very safe place where it cannot become damaged. Somewhere like Cavalkeep Run? I have always wondered what the leader of the Nighthawks might be like, and now it seems we meet face to face. James, you put it together. Good job. Interesting conclusion. How do you arrive at it? We found the Abbot's journal in Cavalkeep Run after we had oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. After we had a slight run-in with a few of your men. You mentioned earlier that you thought Count Corvalis might have killed his son, but as I recall, the body was never found, and you have displayed an unerring interest in the Corvalis family, yeah? See, that's what I said. I'm pretty good at this, too. The kind of interest that a son might display in a family from whom he has been separated? Did you kill yourself, or was that your father's doing? I believe congratulations are in order. You have accomplished what my father, his men, and the king's detachment from Bastira were unable to achieve. You are a clever man. Why the Nighthawks, Naon? Or shall I call you Neville? Suppose, for a moment, a woman bears her husband a strong, attractive, intelligent son. Certainly not me, in any case. As he grows, he shows every sign that he will make a fine man, but somehow different. Suppose, then, at about age 11, this boy's father discovers the boy is not, in fact, his son, but the son of another man, a bastard. Oh! What a tawdry web we weave, dear viewer! Among the common folk, it would be no great crime, but supposing the fooled father was noble. Well, he looks like the Count, though. Supposing the fooled father was noble, that would change things, wouldn't it? What if the real father had gotten the child upon the indiscreet noblesse as a means to gain power? You became a threat to the succession, so the Count opted to eliminate you. He locked you in the wine cellar, but you found your way into the care of the Nighthawks. Yes. They had come to Caval to regroup following their rout by Prince Arutha, and initially they thought to ransom me. When they realized the Count wouldn't pay for my return, they decided to kill me, but I convinced them I had mental powers. Oh, now that's a bit of a stretch. This was kind of a cool story up until that's just kind of torpedoed it, if you'll forgive the expression. Spyglass? Ah, very good, Owen. For once you display your excellent intellect. It has been useful on more than one occasion. It gave me control of the Nighthawks, and it also allowed me to predict my father's moves. He believed I was dead, of course, but the appearance of Naon de Sandow years later made him nervous. He believed I might know about the scandal and would tell what I know. That wouldn't have been any fun. Far better to torture your murderer than to simply kill him, don't you think? He became most agitated when I torched the family's keep. It was a shame to lose it, but a necessary sacrifice. So you could have control of the caverns underneath the keep. Perfect hiding place for you and your men. And an excellent rendezvous with the mortal with whom you were dealing. The tunnels were extensive and relatively unknown by any outside of the family. Besides, as husband to Eugene, I would eventually have been its rightful master. Not that I would have conjugated? You do that to verbs. I think you mean consummated. Well, conjugated may work, I don't know. I'm probably being a little bit of a grammar Nazi and not really knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, conjugated the marriage into past tense. Ishep forbid. She would have died some unpleasant death on our wedding night. Oh, well, this is making me feel less sympathetic towards him. I kind of was understanding his motives, but now I don't really like him. Tragedy seems to plague the Corvalis family. Between the family fortune and Delicon's deposits with Isonatus and Cavalkeep, that's what that is. That's the note, that's right. I could have run the Nighthawks indefinitely. I want the key, Naon. Hand it over. Perhaps you would like to take it from me. Oh, shit! It's on like Donkey Kong! Since you first arrived in Romney looking for the Nighthawks, I've been watching you, Senor James. For years, I've heard tales about Jimmy the Hand from the men who survived your Nighthawk purges in Krondor. They told very impressive tales about you. Now it's time to see if you can match a true Nighthawk in combat. Blades are unsheathed. Blades are unsheathed. Blade. Naon ripped off his tunic beneath. He wore a familiar uniform by the Guild of Death, a golden hawk emblazoned on a black gambeson. Ordinarily, I do not dress so heavily, he said with a grin, withdrawing his weapon, but you interrupted some business I was planning to take care of. Oh my. Oh, he's a super ninja. Ninja babies. Good shot, sir. Straight shot, Owen. Good job. Is he all sparkly? Ha! Fear my sparkly magic. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm gonna move Gorath over here. Beware my verb conjugations. Don't hit Gorath. No, that's fine. Don't hit Gorath. Don't hit Gorath. Nope, shit. Okay, don't hit Gorath. No, oh, well, never mind. Just chill out there for a minute. Alright. No! Bad man. Oh no. Fetters of Rhyme. You moron. Wrath, you're like... Just... Oh, Jesus, that stings. Stings the nostrils. There we go. Need a little bit of R&R there, my friend. I wonder if I'll take a... No, it's not that much damage. Ah! Oh, Owen just killed his, well, half-cousin. What would he be? His first cousin twice removed? Ooh, he has things. It's a poisoned greatsword. Dragon plate armor. My god. That thing has a yellow outline. It's a crime scene, and this thing's laying in the middle of it. I kind of want to take those. And there's a note. This is probably pretty important for us to read. Oh, you take it. And the diamond. Is that a... It's a Serrani light crossbow. He's just really good with it, apparently. Nope. I want to see the stats on this thing. 55%. I think that's considerably better. Yes, it is. How thrilling. Give me the loot! Let's read this. Naon, I'm concerned by Count Corvalis' increasing patrols in the area, and I think he will soon discover the entrance behind the waterfall. I know you don't credit him with much intelligence, but his patrol may accidentally follow one of Delacon's envoys. Please return south of Cavalkeep as soon as possible. Oh. We don't want to go south of Cavalkeep then, do we? I want this sword. I think we'll be needing that in case we can't get a hold of that. What's the 36 and 52? Ooh, saucy. Just reviewing. No. It's also poison, too. Yikes. Alright, well, let's give that to Gorath at the next opportunity. But I would really like to sell some of my junk that I have. So I will do so. So we actually had that Loco armor that I need to get rid of. Don't I? What? No, he's not a weapon shop at all. He has towers of plate mail here, but apparently he's just not interested. That's fine. And hold on to that. Good stuff. Okay, hang on a second here. Let's just do some thinking here. Can you just... We're just gonna deal with this way. You throw that on. I kind of want to sell this. I would really like to sell some of this stuff, but having 2 suits of that armor is kind of superfluous. Well, okay. Apparently, if I'm thinking that since he had this letter on him that said, if you go south of where you currently are, we will take care of you. I think that means we will get taken care of. We might be attacked. So let's see. Any crafty ways we can get to Cavalkeep. So we could go over here. We haven't been here yet, but... Tell you what. I think a save game is in order. Let's go to the south. It's time to live dangerously, folks. Poor bastard. Perhaps the Nighthawks will attack at nightfall. Did we go over here? I didn't notice this. Well, it's dumb. Where am I? I am stuck behind a mountain. Alright. Oh, you know what? The pass gets really narrow in here. I bet that's exactly where they're gonna do the deed. Let's rest here for a little bit. Oh, Owen. My little cherub. That was a cute sound. Let's go here. Okay, I think now, come on. Just let me sell this stuff. You piece of shit. Alright, that's great. Well, maybe we'll make it into Cavalkeep and we'll have an opportunity to sell this stuff for profit. And gold. Oh, guess what I just did? I gotta go. I got something to do in Cavalkeep. But you just, bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we need to go to the waterfall. So we haven't been ambushed like I kind of thought we would be. I was just being very cautious. It's very prudent to be cautious. Yeah, right. Prudent. You are just the worst. Do I want to get rid of the rapier? Really, the rapier is the weakest of our weapons. It has a 25 thrust, but this has a 29 thrust. And this has 36. accuracy on this is 20 plus skill. 15 plus skill. So I tell you what, I will sell this because the damage output... Oh, you got it. It's just... It's just so finicky about this stuff. Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. No, I can't give this to you, and you can't have this, because it's just madness, Owen. You can't do that. God. No, it's really okay. Okay. This can go in here. Nope. Then we got this can go here, and then we give you this over here and over here, and there you go. Alright, that was fun. Inventory management. No, go into the town. I want to sell this. Sign of the Sword. That's a really uncreative name for this place. How can you not have any use for such an item? You sell that stuff here. Well, kind of. It's armor. Why isn't it... It's just not good enough for you, is it? Go ahead and take that. We'll get rid of the extra bow, I think. Of course we won't. Just fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Shit. God, I'm sorry, you guys. Wonder what we can do here with the Count. Nothing. Okay, goodbye. Just don't mind us. I like how that's kind of the approach. Hey, so we have been doing absolutely nothing of interest. We certainly haven't been out, solving this little mystery, and, everything's fine. Gotta go. Oh, this looks cozy. 9 sovereigns. Fantabulous. Where's the thing? Thing with the water that goes over it. I am apparently very confused about where we are. I thought it was... Oh, it's over here. Okay. Never mind, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I play video games for the entertainment of the internet. I'm a practiced semi-professional, by which I mean I don't make any money at this. And I certainly don't have a professional demeanor about this. Wait. I want to go up that river, but oh, I thought that there was a town here. There's not. Marvelous. Alright, let's go to the waterfall. Yay, it's pretty. And it has some of the most overwrought music in the game. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Really? What an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid, you guys. Oh, that is so dumb of me. I'm sure that there are some of you out there just shaking your heads in shame. Oh, God. Alright, well, how about this? Next time, we'll actually enter the waterfall using the knight's piece, and then we'll go to the room that's locked using the key that we got from the guy that we killed. I'll see you guys then.